Hey there guys, my name is Jason and thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to be playing the 1 to 4 player game Cascadia, first published in 2021 by Flatout Games in AEG. Now there are plenty of videos already out there explaining the rules and playthrough, so we are not going to deal with all that. All you need to know is I'm going to be playing a solo game. I'm going to be using the beginning cards, and we are out and done in 20 turns. So without further ado, let's just get down to the table and start playing. Okay, welcome to a solo play of Cascadia. Today, I'm just going to be playing with the basic cards. Notice they're all the A cards here. That's the bear having a pair that are together. A run of salmon that can be larger than a run of 7 right there. Hawks that are standalone hawks with no other hawks touching them. We have our Roosevelt Elks that can only score no more than a line of 4, although you can have more than 1 line of Elks. And of course the Foxes, and they score points for every unique animal to the center fox there. And again, we are just playing with the A cards. I'll just leave them off to the side. Probably won't really reference them again until scoring. Here we have our nature tokens. I just put out the whole pile here, where obviously you're not going to go through the whole pile, but I'm just going to keep them there. I have a total of 43 random tiles over here, same as a 2-player game. You just have to trust me that I shuffled them. There are 11, 11, and 11, and 10. We're going to just draw these three tiles off the top of the deck to go ahead and start seeding our market when we get there. But first I need to choose a random starting tile here, and I don't know, we'll just pick this one here. The rest of these are going to go off to the side, and of course we have our bag that I will be reaching into. Oops, I've already dropped some out of the bag, so let's put them back in there. Mix them all up. This is going to be our grab bag for the market. So let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead and start revealing our tiles. And of course, this game, a solo game, only runs for 20 turns. So hopefully, if I've counted out the tiles correctly, at the end of 20 turns, we will get right down to scoring. So next, let's lay out our wildlife tokens here, and then we'll get started. Now at the end of every turn, we will go ahead and take the leftmost, or excuse me, I should say the furthest from the draw pile. So actually in this, it'll be the rightmost tile, and the rightmost token will leave the game. And we'll fill that space up. We'll slide things down so the market will always kind of be changing. So just on camera here, I'm just going to move these up a little bit here so we can get an idea, get a little bit more space for my opening tile. And let's see, I have a bear, single bear on the keystone. We have the elk, hawk, and fox here, and we have salmon and bear here. And I'm going to think about my opening move for a second. Okay, after some consideration here, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this. And the reason being is I'm going to go ahead and start extending my forest right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put this bear on the keystone, which will go ahead and grab me 1 pine cone. Next up, we're going to go ahead and remove this and slide these down. We're going to go ahead and take 2 more tiles, and we're just going to randomly grab in our bag over here 2 more tokens. Ooh, I like that elk, but I'd like to get that bear. Oh, there's another bear right there. Okay. I'm thinking I might take that bear because that will get me my first pair. And I'll go ahead and take this, and we could possibly set up another bear run. I've got 2 elks right here. I like that I could slide this right here and extend my forest into 3 and my kind of like plains or swampland marsh into 2. So next we're going to go ahead and remove these. We're going to go ahead and slide these down and get 2 new tiles out. Take one from here. No rhyme or reason or pattern for me selecting the tiles. I'll just try to be as even as possible to grab them from the pile there on the left. Well, you know, I do like getting this elk out here right now, and that will also let me grab this tile, which will maybe allow me to pair up another bear. And I like the fact that we have some additional swamp or marsh area there, so I'm going to kind of extend my marsh area a little bit, and I kind of like that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the next set of tiles and scoot these down. And we'll grab 2 more wildlife tokens. First we have a hawk, and we have another elk. Oh boy, I kind of like that elk. Surprisingly, no keystones have other keystones have come out, and I'll just tell you, I usually go for the salmon, but right now I'm kind of liking the fact that I can get these elk, and the fact that the elk there will allow me to score some good points and pick up this tile as well. This could help me extend the marshland here. Boy, and if I could get a hawk right in there and the 2 bears right here, that would be great. So I'm going to go ahead and move that token off to the side. Draw our next tokens out. Oh, there you go. There's a salmon with a keystone tile. And another salmon and elk. I like that. Okay, next up, another salmon. That's nice. That's nice looking. And we have a bird. Or a hawk. Oh, no bears. I would like to get that hawk right here, possibly. But I like the fact that we have an elk here. If I take this one, I don't really have a place to put the salmon. This marsh is kind of good. This could help me get a salmon and a keystone tile as well. So I have a chance to pick this up a little bit later, maybe that hawk as well. So I think I will go ahead and take that. And I am going to place that right here and go ahead and put my salmon right there, and take another pine cone or nature token. I'm just going to move this up just a little bit so I get some more room, because it looks like I'm going south a bit. Go ahead and remove these tile and token, scoot these over, draw our next pair. Oh gosh, that's looking good. I like that. I like that a lot. Got an elk. And let's see. We got a fox. And we have a bear. Oh man. I really like this, to put this right here to extend my desert. I could put the fox right here. I'd be giving up the birds to put there. I do like the fact that, well, I could possibly get him next time around. Yeah, that's not too shabby actually. But I do like this, because at the end of the game, any pine cone that I don't spend is worth 1 point. However, I could take this and place it here and grab a bear for 1 token. That might not be a bad idea either, because I could extend my desert that would line up these elk, and I could get a bear to put in there. I might do that. So I'm going to spend this pine cone here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this tile, place it here because I want a line of elks, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this bear. I think I will go ahead and put the bear right here in hopes I get another bear. So this tile here will go away. So what happens in this case here, you're going to slide the 2 hexes down, and then these just get slid down and get placed under some new hexes here, or the hexes that were out. We'll go ahead and lay out 2 more hexes. And oh, there's another salmon. And let's see what wildlife tokens we pull out. Okay, we got another fox. And another fox. So this makes for an interesting point here. So this is considered in a solo game or a 2-player game when 3 animals of the same type come up. This is considered overpopulation, and I have the option to wipe those animals, set them aside temporarily, replace the animals with 3 new ones. And if it was 4 animals of the same, in other words, if this was another one, then that is a forced overpopulation. Then you would have to wipe those 4 tokens. But in this case, we have 3 of the same tokens. It's optional. I am going to go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is, excuse me, just set those aside just for a second. I'm going to draw 3 new tokens from the bag. Hopefully I get something that I like a little bit better. Oh, 2 salmon, that's not bad. And another bear. Okay, see, I really like grabbing this bear. I really like grabbing that bear right there. Because that'll give me a pair, and I could set myself possibly up to get another pine cone here in the future. I think I am going to grab that. So with that bear is going to go right there, and we will go ahead and set this marshland right down there. Okay, this goes away. Now these 3 tokens go back into the bag. We're going to slide these down. We're going to draw 2 new tiles. Oh, another marshland. Okay. With a keystone. Oh wow, and plains or desert, if you will, with a keystone. So we have another salmon. Wow. Okay, and a fox. I'm kind of liking grabbing that marsh. That would help me. That could possibly help me out to extend the marshland and to also grab that salmon there. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and put that salmon right here, which is going to get me another one of pine cones. And then I have to set this tile down somewhere, and I want to set it in a place where if I put a fox on there, I want as many different types of animals as I possibly can. I think at this point right now, this behooves me to put the bird there and not the fox, because I've got 3. I'm not going to score very many points right there. So I think what I'd like to do is extend this marsh to right there, and I'm looking for land or biomes of at least 7 or greater, and if I can combine 7 of these, I get 2 extra points at the end of the game. So right now, just as an example, this marsh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm automatically going to, if I can maintain this, I'm going to automatically get 2 points on the marshlands right there. So let's go ahead and move our tiles down, and we're going to go select 2 new tiles. finally see some more mountains. I think that's one of the first, well, not the first, but hadn't seen a lot of mountains come out earlier. I'd like to see a bird, or a hawk that is, or an elk. Well, there's a bird right there. Awesome. And it's got an elk, so I could possibly get that elk over there, and there is a fox. Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking this combination right here. I could possibly put that elk right here. You get that bird. I'll start getting some points on birds. I could take this. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. So I'm definitely getting my first hawk out on there, and I like the fact I'd like to get another elk out there. So that would max me out at 4. I don't really want to extend. Yeah, it's not the most ideal biome. I would have liked to seen a different split there on the biome, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll go ahead and move these down and get 2 new tiles out. There we go. Oh, I would have liked to have seen that. I really would have liked to have seen that earlier. Okay. Oh, and that's even better, actually. But that's okay. 2 new wildlife tokens. We got another bear, and I have no place. Well, I could put a bear there, but I'm not really interested in that. Oh, awesome. Boy, I like that elk, but just... Oh, man. Do I spend this? Do I spend one of these? I could start another run on elk. I guess I could. I could do that. I kind of like this a little bit better, though. This tile here and maybe that elk. And the reason being is I kind of want to extend my river a little bit. If I could extend my river or the forest, I could put the forest here. I've already got 3. That would get it to 4. That might be okay. Could get the bird there. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a wildlife token. I'm giving up a point now to hopefully gain some more points in the future. So I'm basically going to go ahead and put that elk there. But guess what? That was a keystone tile, so I'm gonna take that pine cone right back. And then next, I think I am going to rotate this in such a way that it will be really cool to see if I can combine. Yeah. Well, maybe well, gosh. So I'm kind of hoping for another hawk, I guess. I could start another line of elk. And it's okay if those ones are touching each other. I just can't count twice. In other words, if I put it here, if I score this, I can't include this in that score. I really would like to extend that forest. So maybe, you know what, we'll rotate it like this, and hopefully a bird or a hawk comes up. Okay, so we'll get rid of that tile. We're going to move these down a little bit, put that more in view of camera, and we're going to draw 2 more tiles, and we're going to draw 2 more wildlife tokens. I kind of saw that. We got to remember to draw them out one at a time. So okay, we got a fox. Got another bear. Okay. Oh, bummer. So, I guess... Well, gosh. I can't put another... I really wanted to get a... I would have liked to have got a bear there. I guess I could take this. I really want another. I want another elk though. Really, right there. None of those really match down here. I'd have to break up this biome. I could spend a token. I could spend a token to grab this. And maybe the fox. Well, no, there's already a fox there. Gosh. So I'm gonna lose this one here. I could extend my mountains. Let me think about this for a second. Well, kind of a tough call here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this combination right here. And the reason, my thinking is I could start another line of elks possibly here. I'm gonna put this bear down here. I'm gonna limit myself, but the reason being is if I could get more forest, I could possibly wrap this forest around, because at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5. If I get one more forest, I could connect that 7 up right there. I'm not sure if that was the wisest move, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Okay, 2 more tiles out. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's pretty nice. And we have that tile right there. We're going to grab 2 more wildlife tokens. Oh gosh, yeah, there we go. There's an elk and there's a salmon. I think we grab this. I think we grab this. I can now rotate this tile right here. That now gives me the 7 forest biome. I could put this elk on this keystone, and that grabs me another pine cone. Now, depending if I get another bear or elk, I could start another line. I'm kind of tapped out here, 3. I'm not going to make it to 4. Wish sometimes these tiles would come up in different timing, if you will. Well, there we have a hawk again. Tile. I like this tile too. That's not too shabby. Depends on what tokens we get. Oh, there's the bear. So we could get more points on the bear. And we have a salmon. Oh gosh, yeah. I think we take this tile. I think we take this along with the bear. I say we put the bear there. That automatically is going to score me another pair of bears. And well, maybe, okay, I'm going to put this biome right here. Reason being, well, let's see. There's a possibility I might be able to work some magic with more elks, but I have a feeling we're going to have to try to get another hawk up here somehow. So this one's going to go away. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move these down. Another tile. Another tile. Digging into my bag, and there's the elk. There's the elk. Oh, and there's the hawk. Oh, so tough. So tough. I like, if I get the hawk out here, I can put the hawk there. Let's see, what's the difference in, so if I have a second line, so this line here, 3 would get me 9 points. If I put the elk right there, that'll score me an additional 5 points as opposed to the hawk. I only have 1 hawk in here. If I get the second hawk out, that's only going to get me 5 points. So technically, I'm going to score more points if I grab this elk here. I think I might do that, and that could help me extend the mountain biome a little bit. could also spend this. Oh, I might spend a pine cone to grab this tile and that elk. And the reason being is I could pick up the hawk on the next turn. I could pick up the salmon on the next turn and extend my salmon run. So if I get 3 salmons 8 points. So I like that too. That might be something to think about here. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a pine cone. I'm gonna grab this marsh here, and oh gosh, I don't. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that pine cone. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this because this will extend my marsh and also extend my salmon. Let's see, I gotta do it in such a way. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here. Yeah, because if I get I got a couple of opportunities here. So I'm gonna put that salmon right there. So not only does that extend my scoring on the marsh, I also extend my scoring on the salmon. So that's gonna move down. Actually, no, that's gonna go by. Goodbye. I'm gonna move these down. I still have an opportunity to pick these up here. So let's see what happens. All right. Oh gosh, there's another salmon tile. All right. Oh, there's another elk. Good looking elk right there. And another elk. Oh, I really like the elk. I don't know if I want to get rid of the elk because if I do, I could do a run. I could do a run of 3 elks this way. I could do a run of elks here. In my playthroughs, I don't see a lot of elks. I should count out the tokens here, like if they're equal distribution of the elk tokens. For some reason, it just seems like elk don't come up as often to me. I don't want to go ahead and use the overpopulation on this one. If I take this, that could extend my forest. Could extend my forest and get me an elk, but I would like to. Oh man, another tough decision here. Okay, thought about it for a minute. I'm actually going to go ahead and take this tile, even though I'm giving up this chance to put a hawk here by grabbing this one and putting it here. I'm extending my mountains a little bit. Probably not going to help me out too much, but I could go ahead and put this elk here. Yeah, oh man, I'm not sure I like that 100%. Okay, well, I'm gonna live with it. I'm not sure if that was a wise decision. Now I'm second guessing that one. I feel like at that point there was a lot of different ways I could go, and I'm splitting hairs there. Oh, got a keystone tile mountain. That would be great to get another bear, but I don't have too many turns left. So next token out. Oh gosh, another elk. And after I just got done saying, I'm having a... Oh my gosh. Okay, so this right here, this is considered a forced overpopulation. At this point, I must put all 4 of those aside. And I'm going to select 4 new wildlife tokens. Okay, we have a salmon. We have an elk. We have a fox. Another fox, and then these 4 go back into the bag. And what can we do here? Well, maybe I grab the fox at this point. That would score me a few points. I don't really like putting, well, I could put the mountain range here actually. That would get me 3. That beats those 2 because I don't know if I'm gonna get another bear though. This does me no good. I can't put the salmon anywhere. I could spend one of these tokens though, however. I could do that. What do I really need? Biomes. There's not enough turns left, I think, to extend the biome of the desert, or too much to get up to 7. It's going to be really hard to do with the mountains as well. I might be able to do it with the river this way, but that's not looking great. If I grab the elk here, that gives me a single elk. What do single elks get you? 2 points. So based on this card, I could get, if I put the elk here, that would be 3. Then a single elk for 2, 3 elk for 9, and then 2 elk for 5. That might be a way to go, but I do like getting, I have no foxes out there right now. If I get a fox here, I have 3 unique animals, and the foxes, in case you're wondering, it's like basically 1 point right there, so not very much. So if I put a fox there, that's 1 unique animal, 2 unique animals, 3 unique animals. The most I could score is 3. It'd be better if I grab that elk. And I might be able to extend my salmon run. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna grab this. I don't know, again, if it's wise or not. We'll go ahead and put that down here. And we'll go ahead and put our elk right there. Okay, get rid of this combination. We'll move these 2 down. And, well, there's another bear. And, oh, I kind of like that. That could extend the river and the salmon. But I'm looking for salmon at this point. Oh, gosh, we got another fox. Okay, I have an option now to go ahead and wipe those. I think I do, because I have no need for foxes at this point. So I'm going to take these 3, set them off to the side, and I am going to grab a hawk. I am going to grab a salmon. There we go, like that salmon. And another salmon. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to grab one of these ones with the salmon. It's just, do I grab the bear here? I could do that, and I would get 3 tiles with. Yeah, let's grab this one here in the hopes that I might get a bear coming up, and we'll definitely put the salmon here, which gets me another nature token. These are going to go back into the bag. We are going to go ahead and get rid of that tile and the hawk. We'll move these down. Okay, let's, here we go, and we'll grab these. And there's salmon and a fox. Alright, looks like I have 5 turns left after this. We have 5 tiles left. Well, it's not 5 turns left. We only, probably like 3 turns, maybe 2 or 3 turns left, because we're going to ditch some of these. It would be nice to get the salmon going a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to get a bear. It's possible, very possible. You know what? I'm going to take this tile, and I'll tell you why. Because I can extend my mountains right here, and I can extend. I have 4 mountains now. I don't think I'm going to get. No. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I just realized that doesn't help me because that's salmon. I really can't put that salmon anywhere. I need to grab a salmon. I could spend a token here. This is worth 1 point at the end of the game. I could grab this, grab that salmon. No, I can't. I need the salmon tile if I want a salmon. So that's not going to work. Yeah, you know, I think. How do I do this? How do I could grab this tile here and a salmon. Okay, I thought about it for a few minutes and I think I have an idea. I have no idea what's coming up here, but if I spend a token here, I'm going to get it right back. So if I spend this token here, I'm going to grab this bear and this forest and mountain combination. I think what I'd like to do is turn this in such a way that I'm now connecting these mountains. Actually, I could turn it like this. So that extends my forest. I only have to connect, if I could connect one more mountain here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not going to be enough. It'd be nice if I got a bird or a hawk here, but if I put this bear here, I'm going to get this back. And if I could get another bear in here somehow, oh man, the odds are kind of not in my favor. I'm going to move these down. We're going to grab 2 more tiles. Oh my gosh, like that's a great tile to have to connect here. Possibly, let's get another one out. That's great. We need to get 2 wildlife tokens. Oh, there's that salmon now. Gosh darn. And there's another elk. Oh man. Man, oh man. I would really like to get a hawk right here. I could grab this tile and connect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I come up a little bit shy. I come up shy right there. Maybe my best bet now is to get the salmon, because at least the salmon's going to score me more points. What does salmon get me? Right now I've got a run of 4 salmon. If I get a run of 5 salmon, I jump up to 16, from 12 to 16. So that's 4 points. I think that might be my best bet. I might have to forego. Yeah, if I grab this tile here. Oh boy, that 4 points. Yeah. It's not necessarily ideal, but we'll go ahead and do it. So we'll turn it in such a way down here that not going to really help me too much. Move these. This is going to go bye-bye there. Move these down. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last turn, really. There's a good looking hawk. I like that. I like that. If I could, yeah, I like getting that hawk. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Although, okay, if I can get that here, I know I counted this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. See if I could take that and that hawk. Well, that does score me some additional points though. For the biggest biome I have, I won't get the bonus points, but I get to count 1 point for my largest biome, connected biome, and that would get me a couple more. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and spend. Gosh, if I take that, what if I take the salmon? What if I take the salmon? I jump up another 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could get 6 points. An additional 4. I could get an additional 4. Otherwise, for mountains, I'm only going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 for the mountains. But if I put that there, that gets me 6. Plus I get the hawk out there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna spend this pine cone here. I am gonna go ahead and take this, place it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this hawk, and I'm going to put the hawk. Oh, actually, I'll put the hawk. Yeah, I'll put the hawk right here. Why not? Because it gets me that. That's a keystone tile that gets me that right back. So that didn't cost me anything. And I cannot fill up any more. So that's pretty much the end of the game. So we are right into scoring here. Okay, let's look at scoring. Let me set these aside and get out my little score pad here. So the first thing we're going to do is count up our animals. So animal-wise, let's go. We're going to start with bears here. So for every pair of bears I get, and I have 3 pairs. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. According to this chart, that's 19 points. Okay, next up we are going to, well, I'm going to just go ahead and take fox out of there. We know we don't have any foxes at all. Let's look at elk. So how elks are going to be scored. Doesn't matter if I go 2 and 3 and 1 or 2 and 3 and 1. It's all the same. I have 3 lines in a straight, so that's 9, 10, 11. It looks like we have 16 points in elk. Next up, let's go look at our salmon. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a run. That is 16 points right there. Next up, we have hawks. I only have 2 hawks, not touching each other. Not very many points. We have 5. And let's go ahead and subtotal that. Okay, adding all this up, this is 56 points right there. Next up, we want to look at our biomes and score our biomes. So, what is our biggest biome? Starting with mountains. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my biggest one. I did not get to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I score 1 point for my largest contiguous biome, so that's 6 points. I do not get the bonus points for that because I did not make 7. On forest, this is pretty big. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 points plus I did make 7, obviously, so there is 2 points for that. Our grassland or desert. I'm not sure what you want to call that. That's 2. There's 2 here, and 1 here, so our biggest one is 2. I get no points there. Marshland, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 points there, with the bonus 2 points for having more than 7. And water. Strange. Usually when I play this game, I usually do much better on water. This time I only have 2 water. Clearly not enough to score bonus points. So let's go ahead and subtotal that out. Okay, that is an additional 31 points, and you get 1 point for every nature token or pine cone, so I have 4 right there. So let's see, 35 plus 56, I'm really bad at math, so I have to get my little calculator out here, and I have a score of 91. Now, in the book, let's take a look at how did I do. On page 10 in the solo game, 90 plus is excellent. So hey, awesome! I did better than average on that one. I got 90. And for those that care, they have a really cool achievement board here on page 12. You can read about this, and the achievements starting on page 12 goes through page 13 and again 14 here. So there's a ton of replayability, if you will. That being said, I think next time we'll play again. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick game, even though it was 45 minutes long. Try to go faster next time. Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. A like if you so choose. Let me know if you want me to play this again. Maybe we'll mix up the cards. Instead of playing with the A's, we can mix up a couple random ones, get some different objectives in there. But anyway, that, my friends, was Cascadia, the solo variant. My name is Jason, and thanks again for tuning into my channel, Pips-N-Chits.